Today we're going to talk about life insurance. You know, the life insurance salesman will tell you, everybody needs life insurance. You definitely have to get life insurance. Well, that's not true. If you have, let's say you're 35, 40 years old and have 3 small children, you got to make sure to get through college and you're the breadwinner, absolutely have some life insurance. Don't have it where you pass away unexpectedly and your kids can't go to college, or your wife can't support the house and they got to sell the house. Don't do that. So have life insurance for anybody that has small children, handicapped children, anything like that. The problem I see a lot of times is the life insurance agents are selling people that don't need life insurance. And they'll sell it for a 70-year-old that already has $3 million, $5 million. Unnecessary, expensive, not needed. They'll also tell you you can use it as a retirement plan or an investment. Life insurance is never for income or investments. I've seen illustrations that show you put in $100,000 a year into this plan for 5 years, you'll get $100,000 tax-free out for the rest of your life. That's not true. All you have to do is look at the illustration and look at the worst case. The worst case is the value goes down to nothing and there's no income coming out, nothing coming out. You could lose the death benefit if the policy lapses because they're assuming a certain return that may or may not happen. And so I don't have any problem with permanent life insurance. Permanent life insurance is going to be your whole life, universal index universal life, variable universal life. I don't have a problem with them except for the way they're sold, okay? And what you want to do, they're the most expensive financial products in the world. Nothing comes close. All you do is look at your worst case illustration. It'll show you what happens to all this money. You thought you were guaranteed return, all that kind of stuff never happens. Okay, it can go down to nothing. And so be careful with that stuff. Now, is it necessary? Yeah, sometimes it is. Let's say you've got a buy-sell agreement. Your partner of 30 years marries a young new wife or a young new husband, whatever. And you don't want them to be your partner if they pass away. Well, you do a buy-sell agreement and you'll need a permanent policy for that. Other reasons for a permanent policy, I just don't like them sold to every single individual out there because they're expensive. The fees inside of them are really high. Now, there's some benefits, like they've got a long-term care benefit on some of them. They have a 2% a month of your death benefit for long-term care. Those aren't bad, okay? So maybe a smaller policy, those might be considered, but don't make it your retirement plan. Don't make it your investment plan because it's not. It's life insurance. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. Remember, if you need it for small children, handicapped children, absolutely. Everything else, give it a second look and make sure you read the details.